All right, good afternoon, PJBT fans, and welcome to another edition of the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour here on YouTube. We are coming to you today live from Strike Zone in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, our every year New Year's Eve extravaganza. Joining me in the broadcast booth as soon as he puts on his headset, the guy who just literally got here about 2.5 minutes ago. The one, the only, Skip Moyer. Have a seat, Skip.
Skip doesn't have a schedule. He just shows up whenever.
That's pretty much how it works. All right, so we're waiting to find out who the top 5 is, because as usual, they don't give me prior notification. How was family time, Skip?
Like it normally is every other year. We went, we ate. I got a bag full of stuff, and I left.
Well, it certainly seems like we know who the scratch top 5 is. We've certainly seen them enough times. Handicap, there's a few faces I do not recognize.
Quite a few new faces.
Yes. Some of them, once again, are vertically challenged.
Well, you'll have that in the handicap division.
Yes.
No 7-footers in this crowd.
True that.
Let's see. We have Tyler Barnhart. Bowled quite a few tournaments this year. Aiden Davis. Bowled a few in his time. Alex Crone, who's a former champion. Aaron Robinson. And Walter Ray Williams Jr. down there on the end, I see.
So I have to apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I could not get all 3 cameras working today. I got 2 of them working, but as soon as I would hook up the third, the second one would crap out.
That's okay. We don't need that third one.
No. Well, I don't have the second one hooked up either.
We don't need that second one.
No. So no scoreboard cameras today.
That's all right. That's why we're here, to get
Yes.
up-to-the-minute scoring updates.
Yes. So as usual, the PJBT message board is live and operational, just like it is at every one of our telecasts. Feel free to chime in. Let me know what you're doing on this New Year's Eve. Thank you for being a part of our telecast.
I'm going to watch the Cleveland Browns hopefully come back and win.
I saw it was fourth and 2 or 4th and whatever. Did they get the first?
No, he threw an incomplete pass, and now the Steelers just punted.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time to introduce our finalists for the New Year's Eve Day Classic from Strike Zone Alleys in Pottsville for the PJBT. Our stepladder finals today, the top 5 on each side. We'll begin by introducing the scratch bowlers. Our 5th seed today from Annandale, New Jersey, Francis Vitelli.
All right, on the scratch side, our 5th seed from New Jersey, Francis Vitelli.
The number 4 seed from Brick, New Jersey, Andrew Lazarchek.
The 4 seed, also from New Jersey, Andrew Lazarchek.
The first match will advance to take on our number 3 seed from Harrisburg, PA, Dylan Zimmerman.
Our 3 seed, Dylan Zimmerman from Harrisburg.
Winner of the second match will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Wernersville, PA, Jack Selmer.
Jack Selmer, your number
And the
2
winner of
seed.
that semifinal match will advance to take on our tournament leader from Enola, Pennsylvania, Brandon Runk.
And your number 1 seed, Brandon Runk, who shot the high game today of 299 during qualifying. A lot of college bowlers there, Skip.
What
Now
pattern
time to
did we have today?
introduce our 5
High
handicappers.
Street,
Our fifth
I
seed
think.
today, from Reading, Pennsylvania, Aiden Davis.
On the handicap side, your number 5 seed, Aiden Davis from the Reading area.
Taking on number 4 seed from Otisville, New York, Aaron Robinson.
Aaron Robinson, your number 4 seed from the New York area.
Winner of that first match will advance to take on our number 3 seed from Dallas, PA, Cole Oberst.
Cole Oberst from the Wilkes-Barre area of Pennsylvania.
Winner of the second match will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Matamoros, Pennsylvania, Alex Cron.
Alex Crom, your number 2 seed from Matamoros, Pennsylvania. Never heard of that one before.
Neither have I. It's up near Wilkes-Barre.
And I even grew up that way.
From Ridgely, West Virginia, Tyler Barnhart.
Tyler Barnhart, all the way from West Virginia, your number 1 seed.
In the handicap division for today's New Year's Eve Day Classic.
All right, so those are your 5 finalists in each division. We will get the 4 and 5 seeds up. They'll take their practice shots, and they will be off and running. It's still early yet, Skip.
I know. I can dream.
Oh, wait, no, I thought you were showing me that I was in first.
You are.
I know, I thought that. Where were you? Let's hope you were second.
No, I wasn't second. Let me look. 10th.
Dan the man walking by us here.
Dan is a good man.
Yes, he is. I think he's been here since the dawn of time.
Just going to say, I'm not sure exactly what he's good at, but he's a good man.
Thank you, Ron, for wishing us a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well.
If things work out in my favor.
Hey, I'll take that because I finished second. That's fine.
All right, just waiting for names to go in the system here, and each bowler will get 2 balls on each lane.
Give a shout out to Big Ben Ryans, joining us today from Maryland. He obviously was not in Pittsburgh today. I don't believe he started.
No. Happy New Year to you too, Ron Cardinal.
So I got a lot of compliments on the PA Fats shirt again today. A lot of people would like to purchase this. I guess I'm going to have to come up with a design and use the same place where we got the PJBT T-shirts next year and start selling these things.
Hey, when you start a brand name, you start a brand
Yes,
name, man.
of
That's
course.
just how it is.
Of course, all profits will be donated to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. Or the Daniel Althouse College Fund, one or the other.
One of the two.
For those of you that may be joining us from other parts of the country, it's quite cold here in the Northeast.
Yes, after dinner today, my little cousin decided let's go outside and play football.
Oh.
That lasted 10 minutes.
Thank you.
He missed a couple catches. I told him he's not going to play for the Packers if he misses catches like those.
That is true.
Because I put it on the numbers.
All right, tournament director Matt handed me the cards. Our number 1 seed, Brandon Runk, was tops at plus 339. Like I said, he shot 2 99, game 4 of qualifying. He stoned a 7-pin. And the 12th was a very good shot. I thought it was going to strike. Your number 2 seed at plus 332, just 7 pins behind, Jack Selmer. He was plus 201 after qualifying. Brandon was plus 183. Our 3rd seed, Dylan Zimmerman, at plus 306. 4th seed, Andrew Lazarchuk, plus 279. And rounding out the top 5, Francis Vitelli at plus 240. So 240 to make the finals here. Austin Englehart cashed at plus 236, and Alexis Nair cashed at plus 214. Over on the handicap side, Tyler Barnhart, your number 1 seed at plus 252. Alex Cron, your number 2 seed at plus 240. Cole Oberst, your number 3 seed at plus 172. Aaron Robinson, your 4th seed at plus 117. And rounding out the top 5, Aiden Davis at plus 110. Looks like in this first match in the handicap division, it looks like Aaron will be receiving 20 pins from Aiden. According to Tyler Barnhart's Grammy, the Steelers won.
Yes, they did.
Yes, Chris, I do believe Peaches did post the link on our Facebook page. If you're a subscriber to our channel here on YouTube, you should be getting automatic notifications every time we go live. Interesting. I do not see it here either.
I'll post it up there quick.
Okay. Thank you, Skip.
Give me 1 second here to get my feet under me.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time for our game 1 of our 4-game stepladder finals for today. On the scratch side, we have number 4 seed Andrew Lazarchuk taking on number 5 seed Francis Vitelli. Andrew has elected to have Francis start the match on lane 7. On the handicap side, we have number 4 seed Aaron Robinson taking on number 5 seed Aiden Davis. Aaron has elected to have Aiden start the match on lane 9, and the difference in handicap is 20 to Aaron. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game 1 finalist.
All right, off we go. Looks like Francis Vitelli will be starting for the handicap side, and Aiden Davis will be starting on the scratch side, handicap side, the 2 number 5 seeds. Starting us off, Vitelli comes in high, almost crosses over, leaves the 3-pin. Scratch is on 7 and 8 today. Handicap is on 9 and 10. Let's see what Aiden could do in his first shot.
Holy smokes, it's the Prodigy.
Yes.
Didn't even see you there, standing there, buddy.
Aiden goes high as well. He leaves the 4,
All right.
7, 10.
The link is posted.
Hey, thank you, Skip. Spare conversion there for Vitelli. Aiden gets just the 7-pin, so he's 8 out in the first. Lazarchuk stones a 7-pin. You know, you could have put it down there. That thing stretches. And Aaron did have a split there momentarily. Got a break. Leaves just the 4-7. Now joining me in the broadcast booth to my left is the Prodigy.
Hello.
Who had missed 1 makeable today and finished minus.
That's not a fun day. -3, though.
Yes.
My future wife is calling me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know what she wants. I normally don't answer her, but today I will.
I don't know who your future wife is.
Me neither. She had a name tag on. It's what it said. I went with it.
All right, Lazarchuk made his spare on the scratch side, and Robinson made his spare on the handicap side. What was the pattern name? Was it High Street? Did I get
Easy
that right?
Street.
Easy Street. Well,
High Street was a few weeks ago.
okay.
I think I would have liked it better if it was High Street, actually. High Street's longer.
Ah,
I mean, you just so happened to pick for the finals the worst pair in the house. It was bad. Let's just say I started on 7 and 8. On 7, I was standing on 35 with a freestyle on fresh, hooking the whole lane. And then on 8, I was standing on 34 with a tag. That is how different they were. They had to be 8 or 9 boards different.
okay.
Worst pair ever. So the next pair was a complete guess. I was shot 150 first game.
There you go.
I think I was third high on the pair.
Out of 6.
Yeah.
Ah.
It was brutal. The high game, I think, was in the low 180s, like 181.
Tough pair. Well, then I'm glad I chose it for the finals. Actually, we chose this pair because I needed to hook up via Ethernet today, so I had to, stretch a cord, and this is the best place to do it. All right, Vitelli with a strike in the second. Scratch side remains all clean through 2. Aaron Robinson opened in the second. He's got 25 after 2, 45 with his handicap. Aiden comes in a little high. He leaves the 3-pin. It's a double there for Vitelli. I guess the best way to describe your day that I was watching games 2, 3, and 4, you had a double in each game going into the 10th, and you wrapped a 10-pin each time.
Yep. And I threw them all very good. In the second game, third game, I went 9 spare, 9 spare strike, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. That was my game there in the third. Nailed the pocket, all 5 of those. Then I switched balls and I split. Then I switched back and I doubled. Don't ask me how.
Davis is wheeling the entire lane.
He always does.
Did you call down lane 7?
You also picked a very interesting place for the table. It's hard to see.
Yes. Well, we could always look at this.
True.
All right, while we wait for lane 7 to get fixed, we'll go over to the handicap side. Robinson up in the third. He crosses over, leaves the 5-pin.
I'm up. Or in. I'm in.
Once again, as always, the PJBT message board is live and operational. Let me know where you're watching us from. Let me know what your plans are tonight. Let me know if you want to come to my house and bring me food. Because I am PA Fats. PA Scruffy Fats.
Compared to me, you're not scruffy.
No. It is coming in a little gray, though.
Mine's getting thicker. So hot and hot.
Robinson did make his 5-pin. He's now up in the 4th. Working off of a spare. Davis is also on a spare, so Robinson has a 19-pin lead with his handicap. He's down 1 pin scratch. Good shot. Leaves just the 10-pin. Like, I can read that.
It says Browns become the second team in NFL history to 0-16.
Yes.
Who was worse, the 2008 Lions or this year's Browns?
I don't know.
Who'd they lose to today?
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
by 4.
Oh, really?
Well, they started a lot of their backups.
Oh.
Still trying to fix lane 7.
Yeah.
Lazarchuk waiting patiently.
I was watching Dylan a little bit today. It looked like he was getting a little farther left than he normally does.
Yeah, he came up. Davis gets 9 and a wiggle on the 6. He came up and said he was standing on 35.
I was standing there.
I was contemplating whether he was actually throwing it on the lane to his left, standing on 35.
I'd understand that one.
Yes. And we're going to need a pin spotted on number 10, so we're going to have a break in the action here. Next week, we are at Heaster's Lanes to ring in the new year. Heaster's in the Reading area. Then after that is our next major up at ABC East.
Short.
Then after that,
Trindle.
Trindle for under 21 doubles. And then after that, Skip and I will be down in Hanover. I do believe Skip and I are also going to be running the doubles tournament with Peach's help, of course.
Is the Hanover tournament rec? Or is it challenge?
No, I'm sure it's rec.
We've never bowled on an easier shot there, so that's why I'm asking. We usually bowl on something a little more difficult.
I don't know. Go get a schedule and look.
That requires me getting back up.
Yes.
I'm kind of in a tight situation here.
Good spare there by Davis.
He looks thrilled.
He does. I like his shirt. Rocking the USA colors. Got a nice flag there on the back.
USA, USA, USA.
All right, Davis up in the 5th. He comes in high, leaves just the 4-pin. Still waiting for lane 7 to get fixed. Hopefully we will not have to move them. Or else we're going to have issues.
Yeah.
Up, lane's back on.
That's a good sign.
Lane's now off.
That's not a good sign.
Davis makes his spare. And the lane's back on.
That's a good sign.
No pins yet.
That's not a good sign.
Robinson up, frame 5, working on an open, and he gets the first strike of the match. All right, we got pins on 7. All right, to recap, Lazarchuk went spare, spare, strike. Vitelli went spare, strike, strike. Vitelli finds himself up by 12. Lazarchuk working off of a strike in frame number 4. And he leaves an 8-pin, comes in just a tad bit high. All right, let's see what Robinson can do off of his strike. He comes in high, almost crosses over, leaves just the 6-pin. Lazarchuk converts his spare. He's still clean through 4. And Robinson makes his 6-pin. All right, Vitelli's now up in the 4th, working off of a double. He seemed to throw that maybe a mile an hour or 2 harder than he normally does.
Maybe he was telling himself not to throw it slow.
Could be. He leaves just the 2-pin. Spare conversion here. He'll find himself up by 11. And Davis up on 10. He comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10, skips back.
Her family was leaving, so I went and shook hands and hugs and goodbyes.
Okay.
Because I'm nice.
You are nice.
I thought I was gone a lot longer than 6 frames, but hey, good for me.
Well, you were gone primarily the whole time lane 7 was broke.
That I didn't know.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes. Davis does not convert his spare, so he is sitting at 90 with an open in the 6th. His opponent is at 93 in the 5th. So, 23-pin lead for Aaron Robinson. Vitelli comes in high in the 5th. He leaves himself at 3-6. There's Davis's first strike of the match. Vitelli staying clean. Currently with a 9-pin lead.
Lazarchik now up on lane 8. Working on a spare. I'm not sure if you just said that or not. I really wasn't listening. If you did, I just said it again.
Something like that. Let's see what Robinson could do. Good shot. Bad break, 4-9 split.
Ball just seemed to come up just a hair high right at the last minute.
Yep.
Looks like that back end's starting to break down a little bit.
Lazarchik gets the 7 out. All right, he can take the lead here with a double in the 6th.
Robinson gets 1. That will give him 100 scratch in the 7th frame. 120 with his handicap. Lazarchik up now for his 6th frame on lane 7. Pretty good looking shot. Ooh, his ball came up just a hair higher there at the end too. That ball looked pretty good off his hand. Leaves the 4-6-10. That ball there got away from Robinson again. Got that one a little too far right. Leaves the 1-2-10. Lazarchik covers 2.
Good effort. All right, so he's got 106 with an open in the 6th. Vitelli now jumps out to a 21-pin lead.
Back-to-back opens for Aaron Robinson.
I do like his shirt.
Yes. Going with the old Forza.
Yes.
Aiden Davis up on lane 10. Working on a strike. A little bit of an opening here now with Robinson coming off back-to-back opens. He goes left, leaves the 3-pin. Oh, don't worry about it.
And Vitelli comes in a bit high, leaves himself the 6-10.
So, just for my own personal knowledge, I will ask the Prodigy this question. I'm sure you guys talked about this already. How did the lanes play today?
Which lanes?
The ones in front of us.
I mean, I started on 7 and 8, but that pair played different than every other 18 lanes.
What, did you have to play inside, or could you go a little straighter?
I started on 34 standing.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Yes.
That explains a lot.
And on lane 7, I started on 35 with a freestyle.
Okay, so
They
hooked.
hooked.
So they hooked just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, that answers my question actually.
I mean, they started to hook less throughout the day, thank
Once
God.
everything carried down, but
They never got really easier for me. I mean, they got easier as the day went on, but the first game just killed me. I shot 150 on 7 and 8, then I went plus about 40 on every other pair. Just first game was bad.
big shot there in the ninth for Aiden Davis. That gives him the lead.
Yes, it does.
Robinson now up in the ninth looking to answer. Also Lazarchik looking for his first double of the match.
Yes, a double which he really could use right now. Went high again.
Another shot that looked pretty good off his hand, and ball just grabbed down in the back end.
That was the lane that hooked a lot more. Lane 7.
I'm thinking he may need a ball change.
Yes. Lazarchik isn't the type of bowler that could move right. I mean, I'm sure he can, but that's not his A game.
Robinson now up on lane 9.
That's a double.
That's a big double for him right now.
Yep. Lazarchik gets the 2, so he's got 134 and an open on the 8th. Best he could shoot is 194. Francis Vitelli definitely in the driver's seat there.
If Robinson strikes here, he will force Aiden Davis to strike out to win by a pin. If my math is correct, PA Fats. 3, 4, 5, 6 gives him 189, and then he'd have to strike out for 189 or for 190.
That is correct.
There's another one.
Yep.
Much better shots. Francis now looking to stay clean. Makes the spare. Okay, so it's going to be double and 7 for Aiden Davis to take the victory here in match number 1. Francis Vitelli strikes over on lane 7. 226 if Francis strikes out. So essentially Lazarchik needs all 4 here in the 9th and 10th.
Yes, if he gets all 4, he would force Vitelli to mark.
Good shot there for Andrew, just buries that 7-pin. There's the first strike for Aiden. This capacity crowd of 3 people yelling for Aiden. Go, go, go.
Oh, I thought Lazarchik struck. I didn't see that he left that 7-pin.
Yeah, he blew that 7 right out of the rack.
I'm kind of shielded by a high bar table here. Well, that pretty much gives the victory to Vitelli. He'll just need to cover a couple pins if...
Let's see if Andrew makes any type of a move here.
I just saw him bump right with his feet. Aiden Davis. He buries it. And he crossed over.
He made a ball change also.
Yes.
All right, 7 pins now for Aiden Davis for the victory. 6 will be a tie. But after throwing 3 in a row, you would think he's not going to throw a 6 count here.
Well, don't Eddie mush him.
Well, I try not to. I do it to myself, so, well.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's
8 is enough.
8 is enough. Yep, you are right. 188, 186 victory for Aiden Davis. He will move on to face, I believe, Tyler Barnhart.
I think Cole. Cole is next.
Cole over.
is
Tyler's
next,
the
yes.
number 1 seed. Okay.
Yes. Disappointing 168 for Lazarchik. I'm sure he's not going to be happy with that.
It's right on the bottom. 188, 186.
You said 22 and on there said 20. That's what
Oh, no, it was 20. 20.
Good day, though, for Andrew. Always positive to come up here and get a cash spot.
Absolutely.
And that is a pocket 5.5-6 for Francis Vitelli.
I kind of want to watch that. I didn't see that. Come on. Your mouse doesn't work, buddy.
That is a typical strike zone hit. You see that here.
I left the pocket 9-10 here, so yes, it was pocket.
I've left a pocket my whole entire life up here.
Yeah, that's a strike zone hit.
That's okay. I call dibs on lanes 5 and 6. If they ever tear this place down, I want 5 and 6.
Why?
Because it's the pair I shot back-to-back 299s on and didn't shoot 800.
Oops. All right, Vitelli misses his 5.5 pin. 194 to 168 victory for Francis.
All I wanted up here was that 800 or 300 award. And I blew them both in the same night.
What'd you shoot the third game?
The first game I shot 190.
Oh, oops.
That was with the old Motive Green Toxin, the Venom.
Yes. Well, at least you knew you couldn't shoot 800 after the first game.
Yeah.
Would have been disappointing if you started 299, 299.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I've shot 300 here. I don't know
Twice.
how.
Twice.
Yeah, it is twice.
It's time to give out our awards for game number 1, finishing in 5th in the scratch division, getting a $40 scholarship certificate and award goes to Andrew Lazarchik.
Andrew Lazarchik, $40 into his scholarship fund for his 5th place finish.
And our 5th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $30 scholarship certificate and award goes to Aaron Robinson.
Aaron Robinson, 5th place finisher in the handicap division, $30 for him. Yes, Prodigy, actually you shot 300 in this tournament last year.
Easier shot.
On to match number 2.
It was house. With a ball I don't even own anymore.
What ball was that?
Trident.
Ah, yes.
I threw 300 back-to-back weeks with it and then never threw it again.
Guess that would be a good time to get rid of it.
Yes. Yes.
It's okay.
Yes, that was on lanes 19 and 20, and that was game 5, so he won
Hey.
winner take all by a pin.
I remember
His
that.
Meatball shot 299.
On the
I
same pair.
I remember that.
Yes. He left a 5 pin.
On the same pair, though. That was
Same lane. He was right in front of you. He was the
I
bull
thought
right
he
in
was
front
on
of you.
lane 19, not 20.
Nope, he was right in front of you.
What an absolute treat we have on 9 and 10 right now. We have Hall of Famer Walter Ray Williams Jr. bowling.
That's the first thing he said to me when I walked in here. He looks quite a bit younger in person and shorter.
I was thinking the shorter part.
little more hand, too.
And a higher backswing.
I think Mom's saying she wants to come on the live stream with us.
No.
She ran away. All right, so once again, just to go over the schedule quickly, next Sunday, we start off 2018 at Heasters in the Reading area. On January the 7th, 10:30 start time. Then on your mute is on.
I said it kind of sucks. This is 2 straight tournaments where we only got to drive a half hour to get to.
Then after that, we have our next PJBT major at ABC East. That's on the 14th. On the 21st, which I believe you, me, and probably Peaches, or maybe not Peaches, will be running.
At Trindle?
Yes, at Trindle. And then the week after, you and I, and maybe Peaches, I don't know.
No,
Peaches will be there 1 week, and she won't be there
Just
1
you
week.
and I at Hanover.
At Hanover. I don't know how Himmelreich gave us the far trip, because he's at Colony Park North that day to run a buddies tournament.
I think it's punishment for all the times I told him I don't want to drive all the way to Hanover, but like a good trooper, I'm going to do it.
That means we got to leave early, Prodigy, because I got to be down there for check-in.
No, you don't.
Yeah, actually, you don't have to.
That's
Because
a tournament.
the adult tournament starts at 12, so Matt's going to be there for check-in
Oh,
and leave. So
that-
you're
good.
actually okay.
That'll work. That's
okay.
fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
I could show up at 10:26.
Yeah.
He's
Listen,
gonna-
that's
he's-
a tournament that usually doesn't get a ton of entries either.
We
Usually.
usually do in the 50s.
Do
so-
we?
Yeah, we're usually in the 50s.
That's the tournament where 2 years ago we got 2.5 feet of snow and we had to cancel.
Yeah, and I got the picture to prove it.
Last year we bowled on, I think, 60 feet there, too. I remember throwing it right at the head pin all day.
I'll get on that comment in a bit. Back on the mat to start this match.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time to introduce our finalists for game number 2. On the scratch side, we have number 3 seed, Dylan Zimmerman, taking on number 5 seed, Francis Vitelli. Dylan has elected to start the match on lane 7. On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed, Cole Oberst, taking on number 5 seed, Aiden Davis. Cole has elected to have Aiden start the match on lane 9. In this match, we only have a 1-pin difference in handicap to Cole. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game 2 finalists.
All right, off we go into match 2. Cole will be getting 1 pin off of Aiden on the handicap side.
To finish my comment there from earlier, I really didn't get to see you guys bowl that much last year because I was too busy hanging out in those brand new party rooms in the back.
Yes.
They are nice, cozy, and warm.
Yes, they are.
At Trindle, I should probably remember to bring some golf clubs or something. Go
Maybe.
golf.
Maybe.
Screw the tournament. Let's go golf.
Hey, we could have a golf and bowling tournament.
That's right.
Everybody bowls 5 games, and we go hit a bucket of balls. Whoever hits it the farthest gets extra points.
There you
Well,
go.
I ain't getting extra points.
That's how we could do match play back,
Yes.
back in the driving range.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking a round on TPC Sawgrass or something.
That might take a while.
Actually, you know what? Matt won't be there, so we can do whatever we want.
That's right.
We're gonna have match play back in the driving range. It's gonna
I'm
be
all in.
It's gonna be a bracket.
You get 10 shots. Whoever can hit it the farthest.
Your average distance moves on.
All right, Davis with a spare in the first.
Well, I guess I will not be in the top 5. I'm not a great driver.
Zimmerman struck in the first frame on lane 7. Francis now comes up high right through the head pin. Luckily, just leaves the 6 pin.
Now you look like the thimble from Monopoly.
The thimble.
Cole comes in high. He leaves himself the 4-6-7.
Spare there for Francis.
Once again, as always, the message board is live and operational. Feel free to chime in. Questions, comments. Let me know what you're eating today. Maybe I'll stop over.
Pork and sauerkraut.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, you can eat that any day of the week.
I'll take the pork. You can leave the sauerkraut.
I used to run out of the house every time Grandma made me eat sauerkraut. now I take an extra scoop.
Yes. For those of you who are not in the Pennsylvania Dutch way, pork and sauerkraut is the New Year's way of wishing you good luck.
What if I want lasagna?
Yeah, that's the Italian way.
Yeah.
Good shot there by Cole.
Like
Mom comes by, gives the little fist pump.
the old Italian lady. You want turkey? No, I make lasagna.
That's right. Vitelli shooting at the 6-10, and he picks it up with ease. All right, let's see what Davis can do. He's working off of a spare in the first. He crosses over, leaves just the 6-pin. I don't know if he's purposely trying to play different lines, but he seems to be inside more on 10 and outside on 9. Like I said, I don't know if he's purposely trying to do that.
So far, though, it seems to be working, so maybe that's a plan.
Zimmerman up in the second. Look at Zimmerman wheel that ball. Well, for him, wheel that ball.
Spare there for Aiden.
Zimmerman, a freshman out at McKendree. So was Lazarchuk. Our number 2 seed, Jack, he Penn State. And our number 1 seed, Brandon Young, goes to William Patterson.
These college bowlers can go away now.
Soon.
They still got another like few weeks.
It's very, very worth noting, though. A lot of these bowlers, like Zimmerman, Runk, and Selmer, have been bowling these PJBTs for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So, certainly, they certainly use the PJBT as a stepping stone to their college bowling.
Absolutely.
Zimmerman is playing like 4th arrow. I've never seen that one.
Well, a good bowler knows how to play that lane.
Shannon probably got a hold of him out there.
Yeah.
Or Brian.
Get in. Put a cone's 3rd arrow out. Get in. Make sure it's left of that.
If you hit the cone, don't come into work tomorrow. Cole now looking for a 3-bagger. Comes up just a hair high, leaves the 4-pin.
For those of you that didn't get a chance to watch our scratch finals last Tuesday, that was another star-studded college field.
A bunch of rookies.
Good spare there for Dylan.
Kenny Ryan was on it. Alex Sorge was on it. And 2 guys from St. John's that I don't remember their name.
The one guy that won Team Masters and the one guy that won the singles intercollegiate title.
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Yeah. And then Kenny Ryan and Alex Sorge. Yeah.
Kenny Ryan's only part of Junior Team USA.
Yes. Vitelli comes in light, leaves a washout.
I didn't see many of those today. It was almost hard to miss the head pin right.
Better shot there for Aiden. That's a double. Colby Bennett says a lot of the college bowlers are going out to the Team USA trials. That is correct, Colby.
Yeah. That's this week. Next week.
I will not be one of them.
I'll be watching it on Bull TV.
I will be warm and snug at home in my bed.
That's fun.
Although it's much nicer out there where they're bowling than it is here.
Yes.
Where are they bowling? Vegas?
Yes.
Yes. It could be 0 degrees and I'd rather be in Vegas.
And that's 3 in a row for Davis. And Vitelli comes in high, leaves himself the 4-7-10 split.
We could have a higher scoring handicap match than a scratch match.
Potentially.
That's what I was thinking.
Hall of Famer Walter Ray Williams now up on lane 10. For those of you who can't see, I guess I should explain that a little bit.
Yes.
Cole is wearing one of Walter Ray Williams' signature shirts that he got from his parents for Christmas. So we are going to call him the Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He's playing about right where Walter A would be.
Yes, about.
And knocking as many pins over as Walter Ray would. So
I, by the way, have my infamous PA Fats shirt on.
yes, we will be getting that on screen during the post-game interviews. So
What are you selling them for? $30?
Well, that's what it costs, yes, but we're not going to sell these because that's too expensive. We're going to figure out something that I could sell for like $10 or $15 and make a profit out of it that I could donate back to the PJBT.
Give me a design. I'll screen print it in school.
I want something a little more professional, thank you.
Wow.
Aid now goes left, leaves the 9-pin.
I take offense to that.
I was thinking 2 things. Just have the normal PA Fats, and then maybe for the girls, I'm a Fats girl.
I'm a Fats girl.
What do you think about that, Skip?
That would go over real well.
Yes. Actually, you'd be surprised as I talk to some of them about it. They kind of like that.
Well,
I'm a fats girl. I'm a fats kind of girl.
we're not calling them fat. We're just calling
Right.
them a fats girl.
A fats girl.
There's
Yes.
a difference.
Yes.
I'm a fats kind of girl.
well,
like maybe
I'm a fats
kind.
girl. No, I'm a fats girl.
Aiden missing
Ooh.
his 9-pin. That could prove to be a costly miss halfway through the game here. Zimmerman came up a hair light, leaving just the 2-8 in his 4th frame. Spare here would keep the lead. Covers that one with ease. Dylan with 76 now in the 4th frame. Francis Vitelli with 51. 25-pin lead for Dylan after 4 frames. Aiden now up on lane 9.
Does he slide on his right foot?
I am not sure.
I can't really tell.
Yes, by the way.
Dylan comes in high, leaves the baby split. Aiden makes his spare. Cole now with the opportunity here on lane number 10 to put a little bit of distance between him and Aiden. Comes up high, leaves the 4-7.
Good spare conversion there for Dylan. 8s are wild up there for him.
Spare there for Cole.
That's a 1-pin match.
Yes, it is.
Even scratch.
Much better shot there for Francis.
Yes. He dug himself a little bit of a hole with the back-to-back opens. Ten-pin there for Cole. Good shot there for Vitelli. Was not rewarded. Cole makes his 10-pin.
Chance for Aiden here to get up in the 8th frame and make up for that open. A strike or at least a double here would go a long way in making those pins back up.
Yes, it would.
Aiden came up high on this lane earlier. Gave that one a little more room and puts 10 back.
He takes the lead.
Spare for Francis.
Actually,
converts his 10 pin.
It's now tied, technically.
We'll give him the advantage on the strike.
Yes. Big shot here in the 9th.
Aiden comes up high, leaves the 3-6-10. Easy spare conversion here for Aiden. Dylan now up on lane 6. Much better shot there for Dylan. A little bit of a late mixer. Aiden's ball always goes down about 55 feet and decides to hook in the last 5. It just
Yes, it does.
You just never know when the ball's going to make the left turn. But it works for him, so.
Yep.
All right, Cole now
get up, throw some strikes, and shut him out.
Absolutely. There's the first one.
That's a good start.
Cole has certainly come a long way in the past couple of years.
A double here would shut out Aiden Davis.
Won't be too much longer until we see him in the scratch division. Actually,
No.
both bowlers, it won't be too much longer.
Aren't they both in the 190s?
Actually, I should say a double in the 10th, not just a double after the last shot.
Well, let's see what they're both at.
2 strikes here in the 10th would
184.
seal the deal.
183.
There's the
Oh,
first
he gets
one.
the 10 out.
And that's what Hall of Famers do. They walk up in the 10th and they put 10 back.
Yes, they do.
I have no idea what he's saying with the sign
He was
language.
telling us how many were viewing us right now. It's right now we're at 42, which is one off as high as I've seen it today. 43 was the highest I saw.
One more strike should seal it.
Yeah, a strike here would shut the match out.
8.
Yeah. But that's okay, though. That's still going to force Aiden to come up in the 10th. And
All 3 if he makes it, right?
Well, let's see here.
a spare here would be 213. 214 with the handicap.
So we would need
double and
2
9.
and 9.
Yeah.
2 and 9.
It's pretty much all 3.
So that one costly pin.
Yeah, because if he gets 9 there and spares it,
Yep.
the match would be over. Double and 9.
Has to throw the first one here. That's what he's looking for first. First strike here sets up the fill ball.
Vitelli makes his 2-4-5. So this is basically where Davis was in the first match, needing to double. That's left. And he does not carry the jersey shot. All right, so that's going to end his day.
Good day for Aiden, a 4th place finish.
Heck yeah.
That match is going to be higher scoring than the scratch match, though.
Could be.
If he goes spare strike for 2-0, Francis can only strike out for 191. And Dylan just got 6.
Yes. Looked like he basically missed right by about a board to 2, and
Just a little bit, yeah. It was kind of the same spot as last time. Just didn't enter the pocket the same.
There's that looming 9 miss, though, that you guys are talking about.
yes.
Because if he makes that, then he wins the match
Yep.
with count here.
Yep. All right, so Cole Obers with a 214 to 205 victory. Good bowling there for Aiden as well. I don't know, Prodigy. They could give you a run for your money on this pair, this pattern.
It got a lot easier as it broke down for me. I got a lot more hold.
You said 7 and 8 hooks so much when you started. I wonder how you would have played it 4 games later. Did you hit it? Okay, okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have hit it again.
He came up to me after 4 frames and he said to me, he goes,
I don't know what's going on.
yeah, he goes, I don't know what's going on. I said, yeah, I just saw you throw that shot with a diva. He goes, that's my freestyle. I went, oh. I said, I guess you're going to switch to urethane. He said, that hooks more.
It hooked earlier. It hooked at 20 feet. I stood on like 27 to throw urethane and it went through the face.
Well, they use a different kind of oil up north here.
It was
Zimmerman
dry.
chops his spare.
I was actually hoping it was High Street. That was longer. That's 46 feet. But we bowled on that the adult junior a few weeks ago.
So this match is not over now.
No. If he just marks out, though, he's fine.
Yeah.
If I'm Dylan here, I'm thinking 10, no doubt. Good looking shot there for Dylan. Gets the late mixer.
All right, so no matter what Vitelli does, he cannot shut out Zimmerman. In fact, even if Vitelli strikes out, Zimmerman will just need a mark of any type. Solid 8. Well, thankfully, I mean, those are a bummer to leave. I watched the Prodigy leave them enough. But thankfully, you know, he didn't need like a triple to shut him out.
Yeah, it wasn't the fill ball in the 10th where he had to strike to win.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that 8-pin is going to end his day. Dylan will just need to stay behind the foul line, get pretty good count.
Yep.
And he will move on to face Jack Selmer. Jack Selmer and Brandon Runk are 1 and 2 seeds, always have success up here. Brandon Runk was the runner-up last year in the scratch division.
Good memory there, Skip.
I looked at it last night, that's how I know. He lost in the title match to Alexis Nair.
I will be right back, Skip.
Double in the 10th there for Francis. Another strike here would give him 180 for the game. Dylan now just needs to keep the ball in the lane, and he will take care of business. Francis finishes up with the bucket, shoots 176. Strike there for Dylan.
Gets the 10 out. Yeah, I just happened to look up above lane like 15 and 16. It looks like their light fixture is ready to come down.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes.
As long as it's not like Rose Bowl last week when the whole facing fell off.
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
No.
Good opportunity here for Dylan to kind of maybe try a little something out on lane 8. Lane 8's been giving him a little bit of trouble. Real tight line that he's playing right now. That was a pretty good looking shot there. He tightened up just a hair.
Yep.
He gives that ball just a little more room, we'd be in good shape. So with the spare here, it will be a 207 to 176 victory for Dylan Zimmerman. And I will step out for a second, stretch the legs a little bit.
Okay. All right. Zimmerman with the victory over Vitelli, 207 to 176. That takes care of match number 2.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes game number 2 of our step ladder finals, finishing in 4th in the scratch division, getting a $50 scholarship certificate and award goes to Francis Vitelli.
Francis Vitelli, your 4th place finisher in the scratch division. $50 into his scholarship fund. The only non-college bowler made the top 5 in the handicap division.
Our 4th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $40 scholarship certificate and award goes to Aiden Davis.
$40 for Aiden Davis for his 4th place finish.
Okay, bowlers, on to our fans, on to our semifinals.
All right, so we're up to the semifinals. Number 2 seed Jack Selmer going up against number 3 seed Dylan Zimmerman on the scratch side. And number 2 seed Alex Crom going up against 3 seed Cole Oberst on the handicap side. Thank you for checking in, Michelle. Logan rooting for Cole, his buddy. Happy New Year, Mr. Vitelli. Happy New Year. Safe driving home. Safe driving home. Okay, son. Thanks for letting me know. Son number 2. All right, so it looks like Cole will be giving Alex 29 pins in this game.
Okay, bowling fans, time to introduce our semifinalists today in the scratch division. The number 2 seed, Jack Selmer, taking on the number 3 seed, Dylan Zimmerman. Jack has elected to have Dylan start the match on lane 7. On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed, Alex Crom, taking on number 3 seed, Cole Oberst. Alex has elected to have Cole start the match on lane 9. The difference in handicap is 29 to Alex. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinalists.
All right, off we go.
Yep, nice bowling.
Cole up first, lane 9. He crosses over and gets the lucky strike. Good start there for Cole. Zimmerman now up, lane 7. Alex up, lane 10. He wastes no time. He crosses over as well. Doesn't get the strike, though. Not quite sure what Zimmerman did there, but there's some pins on the deck. Spare there for Alex. Dylan Zimmerman's dad checking in. He says, fun fact, he says, the 3 bowlers remaining in the scratch division have a total combined 43 PJBT titles between them. Not quite up to my record-setting 52 titles, but back in my day. Yeah, the PJBT started right after the Civil War, right when I was in high school. Selmer leaves the 10 pin. He opened up with a strike. And Alex with 2 spares on the handicap side. And Cole bumps out the 5-7. Skips back. We have to remember why we're thinking about it, well, why I'm thinking about it. We have to go into our database and get the Vitelli's home address and have what's his name up at Buddy's ship him that ball.
Okay, we can take care of that. I will make that my personal job in the next 6 to 8 months.
That is you getting right on it.
Add it to the list.
It's a double there for Zimmerman. Yes, I did read
Did
that.
mention- that's
Yes.
pretty good.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I did say it's not quite up to my 52 titles.
Yeah.
Cole misses his 4 pin.
I can tell you that sitting behind the table right now in the live stream, you currently have 1 title and a lot of missed cuts. And I still remember my my one and only second place finish. The ones you lose are the ones you sometimes remember.
Who'd you lose to?
Travis Selmer at Easter Lanes.
Well, he won a lot in his day.
He did. I was just another victim.
Was it a close match at least?
That I don't remember. I wanna say it was something like 220 to 2-0. I have to look. I actually know where the paper is. It's sitting at Matt's house. I dug it out the other week. I actually know where it is. I should pull that out.
Have to go back into the PJBT archives. What year
Yes.
was that? Oh, what?
03?
Wow, I didn't know you were that old.
It ain't.
Selmer with the bucket on lane 8. He did not like that shot off of his hand. Alex Crone leaves himself the 6 pin. He started back-to-back-to-back spares
Let's see. It's 2017.
for another couple hours.
7-6. I won my first ever title in 06. So yeah, it might have been. It was either 02 or 03. Because I started bowling PJBT I believe my junior year of high school. I shot 290 that day too. I remember that. Qualified as the 3 seed. Won my 3-4 match and then lost in the finals. I made the finals at Bowl-O-Rama one year, threw a gutter ball in the first frame.
Not bad.
Against another guy, Brett Steffen, who won a gazillion PJBT titles.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I sit and think about these things. I just, I replay them in the back of my mind. I do remember one year in match play at Blue Ball Lanes, I shot 150, 298, 147.
That's not bad. Consistent.
That's always good to shoot an honor score and not shoot 600.
That'd be interesting if you told me you won games 1 and 3 and lost game 2.
All right, Dylan Zimmerman now up on lane 8 looking for a 4-bagger.
Left that one out.
Leaves the 2-4-10. Cole chops off the 1-2 on lane 9.
Definitely got that one right early. Couple of opens for Cole has kept this match close.
Makeable split here for Dylan, though. This is definitely something he could make.
Yes, it is.
Alex now up on lane 10 for his 5th frame. Looking for a mark coming off that 9 miss. Goes left, leaves the 5-pin. And Dylan now up on lane 8 looking to convert the spare.
Ooh, I thought he had it.
Missed it by a board at least. Good try there for Dylan. Dylan, though, still with about a 15-pin lead coming off the open. Jack working on the strike. Like Claude just alluded to, pretty big heavyweight matches here coming up in the scratch division.
Yep. Might have to give him a statistician job around here. All right, Alex made his 5-pin. He's now up frame 6. He comes in light, leaves the 1, 2, 4.
Dylan up on 7. Puts 10 back, gets back on track. About a 20-pin lead for Dylan. Jack looking to answer back with a double of his own. Alex misses his 1, 2, 4. That'll give him 89 scratch in the 6th frame, 118 with the handicap. He'll have about a 20-pin lead on Cole after this frame.
Good shot there by Jack. That's a double.
Strike there for the Hall of Famer on lane number 10.
That was an impressive shot.
Yes, it was.
I don't know exactly when he got to. You know, I was actually talking to his dad last week. He actually had a hand injury and he had to go down. He had to drop weight and go to a conventional.
He didn't miss a step.
No. Hell, actually looks like it might have improved him. That's a little left.
Yep.
But it held.
Held the line. Jack now looking for the 3-bagger.
Oof.
Great looking shot there by Jack, leaving just a 10-pin.
All right, so that actually pulls Cole to within 3 pins. Solid 10 for Alex. And Selmer makes his 10-pin. Selmer up presently by 2. Zimmerman could take the lead with a double here in the 6th. Good shot there by Alex. All right, like I said, strike here by Zimmerman takes the lead. Strike here by Cole takes the lead. Zimmerman misses right again on that lane, leaves himself to 2-8. Cole misses right himself, leaves himself to 2-5. Chop spare for Cole. Having a little trouble converting spares this game, he is. Zimmerman makes his spare. That keeps Selmer up by 2. Alex Krohn presently with a 17-pin lead with his handicap. Solid 5 for Cole. Makes his spare. Zimmerman comes in high, leaves the 3-pin. And Alex, that was a pretty good shot. Not a good break, leaves himself the 5-7.
And a spare that he probably should try to make.
Yes. Ooh, good try. That cuts his lead down to 5.
If Alex strikes out here, he would shoot 196 with his handicap.
Yep, he needs the double to shut out Cole.
Leaves a 7 count.
All right. Now he cannot shut him out. Hey, none of that on the live stream. Strike for Jack.
Look on the bright side. I don't have any marriage proposals tonight.
Back-to-back opens for Alex. All right, so Cole is just going to need to mark now. That went to the camera that I couldn't get all 3 functioning today.
Okay. I just saw a cord dangling there. I wasn't
Yes.
sure what it was to.
Oh, boy. Cole certainly did not like that off of his hand. He is going to need to find a way to make this split. Selmer leaves a 10-pin. He had a chance to extend his lead. Cole taking a little bit of time. This is where, I'm not going to say he should have, but definitely a pro probably would have taken a re-rack. Gather his thoughts. And he makes it. Wow.
That's a game-winning spare there.
Yep. Now he only needs 7 pins.
Yes, he does. This is the shot where he just wants to take a minute, gather his thoughts, and
Yep.
this might be the best shot he's going to have to throw today. Spare for Jack.
And that's enough. All right, 178-174 victory for Cole Oberst over number 2 seed Alex Crom.
Ten pin there for Dylan. Currently a 4-pin lead for Jack after the 7th frame. And it will remain a 4-pin advantage for Jack going into the 9th frame. That is now Cole's new nickname. He is now the Hall of Famer.
Ric Flair, what?
I watched that documentary again last night.
Did ya?
I enjoy it.
That is a very, very good one.
I love that stuff.
All right, so back over here we go. Selmer with a 4-pin lead. 2 frames to go.
Strike there for Dylan. That's a big shot for him. It's currently a 4-pin lead for Jack after 8 frames.
He did have the 5-7 up. He may have had the 10 up for a second there with it.
Well, that would have been our PJBT shot of the day if he would have left the 5-7-10. So Jack now with the opportunity, he can shut out Dylan if he goes double 7. He does, or 3 in a row 7. He could shut out the match.
Yep.
First shot here for Jack.
Good shot.
Gets the first one. Very good matches here on the scratch side and the handicap side. Nice. Never anything wrong with a 10-pin match.
No, we like them.
Yes. First shot here in the 10th for Jack.
Oof.
Good shot there.
I think he chose to finish on 7 because 8 was Zimmerman's. He was having trouble on 8, so he wanted Zimmerman to finish on 8.
And I would agree with that because
Yes.
Dylan threw quite a few shots on 8 that didn't look too good there towards the end of the last game.
But it looked like Jack is zeroed in on 8.
Right.
I know he left back-to-back 10 pins in the 8th and the 10th on 7. I'm not quite sure what he left in the 6th.
He only threw 1 strike on lane 7. And that was in the 4th frame.
Yep. And I'm sure they were all there.
Well, even though regardless, 205 here for Jack if he strikes. He will force Dylan a double.
Well, meaning get the first one in the 10th
Get the first one in the 10th. Yeah, you're correct.
to go along with his strike in the 9th.
Winner of this match will face number 1 seed, Brandon Runk.
Nothing wrong with that. Golden
Nope.
little jersey.
Like I mentioned, the left-hander, Jack goes left.
Yes. All right, so now Zimmerman has only struck once this game on lane 8. And that was all the way back in the 2nd frame. He has a way, though, of when he needs it, he gets it.
Well,
He may be the Liz Johnson of the PJBT Tour.
there's nothing wrong with throwing the rocket to the 1-3. If there was a time that he wanted to strike on this lane, it's right now.
Astute observation by Skip Moyer.
Quality comments by quality people.
Strike
Dylan
to
now
win.
up on 8.
Oh, wow.
Buries the 7-pin
Wow.
on a really, really good-looking shot.
They look, that looked quite familiar.
Yeah, that was one of the. That might be the best shot he's thrown in the
Yes.
last 2 matches.
Yes. That 7-pin, the Prodigy left 2 of them when he shot 825. 2 of them just like that.
Spare there for Dylan. Strike here on the fill ball will give him 201.
Tough way to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. But still a great day. 3rd place finish.
Yep.
$50 scholarship.
And you knew he was going to strike there.
Yeah.
All right, 205, 201 victory for AccuJack Selmer. He moves on to face top seed Brandon Runk in the finals. Which one will be sitting back here with me after this match?
I do have to, I'll mention this to Jack afterwards though, but My mother does watch him on Facebook religiously for the weather.
A lot of people do.
And just so he knows, she spreads the word because she always says, "This is who told me about this." And kudos to Jack because yesterday he was right. He called that 3 inches. All right, on the mat for our awards for match number 2.
3.
3.
Whatever.
Yeah, the match we just had.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our exciting semifinal matches. Finishing in third in the scratch division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and award goes to Dylan Zimmerman.
Dylan Zimmerman, $75 for his third place finish.
And our third place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $50 scholarship certificate and award goes to Alex Crom.
Alex Crom, $50 for his third place finish. All right, off we go into the finals, which
Okay, on to our title matches.
we'll look at the upcoming schedule one more time. Next week to ring in 2018. Next Sunday, the 7th, we will be at Heaster's Lanes in Reading. Regular tournament, 10:30 start time. The week after is our next major, 10:30 start time up at ABC East on the 14th. On the 21st, we have our next under 21 doubles at Trindle Lanes in the Mechanicsburg area. And then to round out the month of January, Skip and I will be down at Hanover Bowling Center on the 28th.
I actually thought about recording Matt Mate doing the announcements so we could play it at Trindle. I thought about it. Maybe get one of those Amazon Alexas and just say, Alexa, read Matt's announcements. And then she could say, like, no, sorry, that's too long. I don't have enough memory. But certainly for that 21 and under doubles at Trindle, same rules apply for all our special events. Week before, you do get a discount. So we do encourage everyone to get their teams together and get those in. The sooner you get those in, the easier it is on Peaches to get all the entries marked down, and helps us to get stuff in the computer a little quicker and have everything ready to go.
There's a lot of prepayments today.
Yes, there were. We always encourage people to do that. That helps us more than you guys know. Makes check-in go a little quicker too.
I don't prepay.
Me neither.
All right, once again, as always, the PJBT message board is live and operational. Feel free to chime in. Questions, comments, let me know where you're watching from. If you're anywhere within a 30-mile radius of Western Berks County, I should be home by about 7 if you want to drop off some food. I'll appreciate it.
I'm still mad that the McDonald's in Wilmelsdorf got rid of the caboose.
Yes, they did.
That's been like 10 years now, but
Yes.
I'm still mad about it. I'm kind of, I want to see if Brandon runs into any of the issues that Andrew did. I want to kind of see how the left side of the lane plays for him.
Well, he's over there talking to Alexis, and he's saying that they're different.
It's certainly gonna change what he does as far as starting the match, I would have to think.
Yep.
That's because I just kind of want to see what the lanes do compared to what he saw with Andrew's match. Because we saw Andrew have the same exact trouble. He threw a good shot, then the next shot just lost the lane.
Yep. All right, so Runk will be starting on lane 7. That's kind of what I expected.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time for our title matches for the New Year's Eve Day Classic here at Strike Zone Alleys in Pottsville, PA. Scratch side, we have number 1 seed Brandon Runk taking on number 2 seed Jack Selmer. Brandon has elected to start the match on lane 7. On the handicap side, we have number 1 seed taking on number 3 seed Cole Oberst. Tyler has elected to have Cole start the match on 9. The difference in handicap is 21 to Tyler. Hey, bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our title matches.
All right, Tyler Barnhart getting 21 pins from Cole in the handicap titles match. The capacity crowd of 12 goes wild.
I'm not even sure 12. There's more online.
Yes. All right, Cole starts the match. He comes in a little high, leaves just the 4 pin. And an 8 pin for Brandon. Get that back up.
It's just the headline. As expected.
Yes.
All right, spare there for Cole. Tyler will be getting 21 pins.
Good start by Tyler, crossing over. All right, let's see what Selmer can do. First shot, lane 8. And he gets the 4 out. That's a double for Tyler. Good way to start the match. He's rocking the USA shirt as well.
The Hall of Famer now up on lane 10. He does what Hall of Famers do. Puts 10 back.
Selmer looking for the early double. And 10 pin. Cole now looking to double up himself. He 4-9. Looks like he's going to need to make a little bit of adjustment on that left lane. He broke high as well in the first frame.
Looks like he was in just a hair, but he's still going to have to bump left a little bit with the feet. Jack now makes his 10 pin. Takes an early 10 pin lead. Cole going after this 4-9. Gets just the 4. That'll give him 48 in the third. Tyler up on for his third frame, working on a double. Let's see how this this lane 8 here is the one that Brandon liked the most in practice, he said. So let's see what kind of line he's got here. Good looking shot.
Yes.
Tyler comes in high, leaves the 3-6-8-10.
A big advantage for Brandon getting the lane choice. He is going to get to finish on the lane he likes, and that makes Jack finish on the lane he's having trouble with.
Although I do think lane 7 for Jack is just a little bit of a tweak.
Another 8-pin for Brandon.
Jack threw 2 pretty good shots on lane 7, just leaving the 10 pins the last 2 frames he was up there. So I think it's just a little bit of a tweak.
It could be. I think he needs to get his ball to face a little bit differently. He's left at least 10 pins, 3 out of his last 4 shots over there. Cole comes in light, leaves himself the 1-2-4-7. This is almost a must-make early in the match. Tyler, which strikes 3 out of the first 4 frames, and he's getting 21 pins.
Looked like Cole got a little anxious there with that ball. A little quick on the trigger.
Runk with his spare.
Just a nice, easy spare. Oh, tough miss there for Cole.
Yes, wraps the head pin right around the 10. Back in my day, I used to do that quite often when I would leave them.
I think we've all had our fair share of those shots. Jack now up on 3.
Trips the 2, keeps the match tied. Ball change for Cole. Comes in high. Leaves the 3-6.
And he's not at a point yet this match where he needs to, you know, kind of press a little bit. He just needs to get up there and make good shots.
You see, though, he's quickly up on the approach to shoot his spare.
Yes, Cole, young Cole does not waste any time.
All right, let's see if Jack can figure out lane 7. He comes in high, leaves the 3-6. Tyler up, looking to double, lane 10, and he does. Tyler Barnhart taking control of this match. And that's a 3-bagger for Tyler in firm control. Spare there for Seller. This is what you want to do as the top seed for Tyler. Just get up there, throw a bunch of strikes. Happy New Year, sir. See you next Sunday. There's a strike for Cole. All right. Runk now up in the 4th. And the match stays tied.
Mr. Oberst did not move far enough left in that left lane.
No.
Cole just needs to make his spare here, and good spare there for Cole.
All right, who's going to be the first to strike on their non-good lane here in the scratch division? Brandon went back-to-back 8 pins, his first 2 times on this lane. See if he makes a little adjustment. And he crosses over. And another strike for Tyler. That's just about going to sew up this match.
Yeah, certainly a very good start there for Tyler.
Yes, that's what you want to do as the top seed.
He came out swinging.
All right, Selmer now finds himself down by 10. Nine pin.
Both times, both tournaments this year, Jack has been in the title match.
Statistician Skip.
I remember this stuff.
All right. Tyler's string of strike ends with the big 4. He'll be looking to get 2 here. And he does. All right, so he has 187 with his handicap after 8. Let's see here. The best Cole could do is 207 if he were to strike out. So the match isn't over yet.
No, not over, but Cole needs to strike out.
That's the first.
Cole would need to strike out, and he would need some help.
Yes. This is his,
This is the lane he struggled on.
yes. He
Jack.
needs a strike here or the match is over. All right, Jack figured out lane 7. All right, for Cole to stay in the match.
Not a bad looking shot. Ooh, ball came up high on him at the end, leaves the
Came.
4-9.
The whole game, that lane just broke a board or two, a little more, and that's going to end his day.
Another good day for that fine young man. $100 scholarship. Brandon now up on lane 8.
That's 3. All right, he extends his lead out to 21. Good effort there by Cole. All right, best he could shoot is 173. Tyler already at 187. Whoa.
What can you do?
When it's your day, it's your day.
Yes, it is. That's the second shot that Tyler fell off of a little bit and struck. So when things are going your way, they're just going your way. Brandon now up on 7, comes up high, leaves the 2-7.
Definitely not what he was looking for.
Now, this late in the match. And that'll be an open.
Yes.
And Cole with the light pocket hit 5-7. Big strike there for Jack.
Yes.
Answering back there after the open.
That actually gave him a 3-pin lead. All right, on the handicap side, Tyler Barnhart with a 215 to 152 victory over Cole Oberst. Oh! Almost an 8-pin.
Yes. That was an 8.5 gone good.
Looks a little pumped up after that.
Yeah, definitely.
Came walking back with authority. Okay. All right, after 8, we have Selmer with a 13-pin lead.
Even with a strike here in the 9th, Jack can still walk up and shut out Brandon Runk.
Lots of statisticians around here today.
Yeah, we're full of them. All right, this is a big shot here for Brandon
Yes.
up here in the 7th. See how he responds after the 2-7. Oh. And that's why he did not want to finish the match on that lane.
Yep. Basically, the last 2 shots looked a lot like Lazarchek's when he was up there earlier.
This lane certainly gave the left-handers fits.
Oh, almost bounced the pin out. All right, so 174 after 9 for Runk. That's just about going to do it.
That's a winner.
Yep. Actually, that does do it. Just a couple pins.
That will be title number 20.
Tying him for second all time.
20th all time, yes, not 20th
Yes.
of the season. That would be pretty good, though.
That would be. Is his brother first?
Yes, 24, I believe.
Yes, 24.
One of them against Skip.
Yes, one of them against Skip. That's true.
How many is this on the year for him? Matthew.
2 or 3.
How many is this on the season?
3. This is 3.
I'm sure Jack will know.
Two, three. This would be his third. He hasn't won since Strike Zone Alleys. The last time we were here. Yeah, he likes his wins.
Two tournaments at Strike Zone, 2 wins for Jack Selmer.
Yep. He'll be looking to come back up here sometime this year.
Might be a good place for him to get a league.
All right, 248 for Selmer. Runk just finishing out. He will be in the 190s.
All right. As soon as this match is over, we will have awards, and then your post-game interview with PA Fats.
All right, 248, 192 victory for Acu Jack Selmer over Brandon Runk.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our New Year's Eve Day Classic here at Strike Zone Alleys in Pottsville for the PJBT. Runner-up finisher in the scratch division, getting a $100 scholarship certificate and an award goes to Brandon Runk.
Brandon Runk, runner-up finisher today, $100 into his scholarship fund.
Our runner-up finisher in the handicap division, getting a $100 scholarship certificate and award goes to Cole Oberst.
Cole Oberst, $100 for his runner-up finish today in the handicap division.
division. Getting his third title of the season, a sweep here at Strike Zone Alleys for both events here this year, and overall his 20th career PJBT title, tying him second all-time with Kevin Beers, only 4 now behind his brother, who has the all-time record at 24. He receives a $200 scholarship and a first-place plaque for Jack Selmer.
Jack Selmer, $200 for his first place finish. Tournament victory number 20, tying him all-time second place with Kevin Beers, 4 behind his brother Travis.
Handicap division, getting his first title, a $200 scholarship certificate, and first place acrylic plaque goes to Tyler Barnhart.
Tyler Barnhart, your champion in the handicap division, $200. All right, the Prodigy will set up the camera. We'll take some pictures, and then
All right,
we will have
thank you,
post-match
everyone.
interviews.
To all our fans out there, final interviews coming up in just a moment after we get a picture, and we will see you next Sunday at Easter Lanes in Reading.
All right, so we're going to have Tyler Barnhart come over here first, handicap champion. Coming to us from West Virginia. Might have to, that looks pretty good. Let's just put that up there. There you go, say something.
Hello.
Hey, that works pretty good. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
From West Virginia, how far of a trip did it take, how long did it take you to get here today?
About 3.5 hours.
3? Well, at least you'll be going home a winner. Where in West Virginia do you come from?
Ridgely.
Ridgely. Where is Ridgely, West Virginia?
Just across the river from Maryland.
Oh, my. 3.5 hours. That's dedication, ladies and gentlemen. Is this your first title?
Yes.
Yes. And how old are you?
12.
12. How long have you been bowling for?
About 5-6 years.
What do you average these days?
160.
160. So, tell me how you attacked this easy street pattern today.
I had to stand all the way left and hit 14, 15 board with my least aggressive ball, which is
Go
the
ahead.
rocket chip.
The rocket ship. And so you were hitting 14, 15 and playing out to about where at your break point?
About 40.
Okay.
I stood about 40.
Okay. Huh. All right. What else? What else should we talk about today? I've kind of drew a blank at the moment. So this is your first tournament victory. How often do you get here? I don't actually remember seeing you too often, but I don't get around to the audience all that often.
I don't really. I come like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay, that's not bad. It's a nice shirt. I like that shirt.
Thank you.
Who brought you up here today?
My dad.
Oh, that guy's standing down there.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad. I'm sure he's happy. He's got a lot of smiles on his face.
Yeah, he's pretty happy.
Yeah, he's pretty happy. All right, here's your chance. Look right into that camera and say whatever you want to say. Thank whoever you want to thank. Thank your coach. Thank your parents. Thank PA Fats.
Thanks my nanny and my sister Timberland.
Oh. Do you have a coach?
Not good with last name.
Okay.
But
Well,
his first name is Larry.
that's fine. Coach Larry. That's cool. And PA Fats, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your handicap division champion. Let's give him a round. Nice hand. $200 going into this scholarship fund. Tyler Barnhart. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Have a safe trip back to West Virginia. All right. Now we wait for Mr. Selmer to come in. Well, one thing's for sure, Mr. Selmer, it didn't take you 3.5 hours to get here today, like
Nope.
Mr. Barnhart did from West Virginia. You're down by me, so a little over a half an hour maybe.
Yep. Yep.
Congratulations once
Thank you.
again. This
Thank
is
you.
title number 3 for you this season.
Yep.
And 20th of all time, tying you for second place with Kevin Beers, 4 behind your brother. So I know the first tournament you won this year, you told me you wanted to catch your brother by the end of this season.
Yep.
You are well on your way to doing it.
Yep. Hopefully I can get there.
Tell me how you attacked this easy street pattern.
I just moved left all day with the intents, and it worked out well. Rob Jennings actually came up to me in the second game and said, "Just move left with the intents, and you'll be lined up." And it worked the whole day.
Well, Rob Jennings certainly knows what he's talking about when it comes to this bowling center.
Hey, he does.
And obviously, you like Strike Zone. You swept both tournaments here this year. You might be coming up here for TJ's bowling series.
Yeah,
I have a
probably.
feeling.
Yep.
So, was that the only ball you threw today?
Yeah, the first game I threw the trick, and then after that it was all
Okay.
intense.
You, I'm not going to say you got a little bit lucky, but you caught a break there in your semifinal match. Dylan Zimmerman needed a strike, first ball in the 10th, and he
Yep.
has a pretty good shot.
I thought he had it.
Yeah,
He
so did
absolutely
we.
pured that off his hand.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Oh, well, those things happen.
Yep.
You know, we all got to get lucky from time to time.
yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right. Just like last time, look right into that camera and thank whomever you want to thank.
Thanks to Storm and Roto Grip, Turbo Grips, Travis and Alicia of Current for all the help. Yep.
And thanks for PA Fats, I'll say, because I know he's thinking it.
it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Scratch Division champion earning $200. Title number 3 on the season, 20th all-time, AccuJack Selmer. Congratulations. All right, so Skip's coming back in. Well,
Got really quiet in here.
yes, it did. That closes out 2017.
Yes, it does.
Wow, that's a quick year.
We're almost halfway through the season. So
Yes. Any New Year's resolutions for you yet?
not one that I'll probably stick to.
Okay. Well, maybe for the first 10 minutes.
Maybe for the first 10.
For those of you that don't know, Skip's 2017 started out rather interesting.
Yes. And
Basically, by like 12:03, he was an engaged man.
yes.
Yes, I remember that.
None of that stuff this year, though.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you're not going to get married at 12:03.
No.
No.
No matter what Rob Jennings says.
All right, let's wrap this up. I know Strike Zone's getting ready for their early party. They still have one lane available if you're interested.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, not anymore. They did. All right. For the entire PJBT crew, we won't run down all their names. We know who they all are.
Yep.
We will see you. Don't shut that off as soon as I say goodbye. Give it a little bit of time, please. Yes. Thank you. All right. We will see you next Sunday from Heasters live in Reading. This is the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Until then, Happy New Year. Drive
Good New
safe.
Year, everybody.
Drink safe. Do everything safe tonight. We will see you down the road. Bye-bye. Let me go to black. Fade to black.